I have really had to learn to love talking on video. My name is Brittany Cole. Welcome to the Career Thrivers Conversations, formerly the Millennial Minute. I'm so excited that you're here. If you know me, you know that I am a speaker, I'm a career coach, and I'm the founder of Career Thrivers, where we work with organizations to help them develop, engage, and retain diverse talent. So, listen, as a speaker, as a speaker coach for TEDx Nashville, I am often working on professional development skills related to public speaking. And one of the things that I've had to get really familiar with, especially as a business owner, is talking to this really small lens on a device to engage with you. And I have to say, I really struggled with that starting out because one of the things that I love most about speaking is engaging with the audience and really having that like energy exchange in the room and seeing the facial expressions and really being able to just connect in a room with people. But when you're on video, that's quite different. And I know a lot of us are spending a lot more time than we've ever been used to communicating via video. Today I wanted to share just a few tips on how to communicate effectively on video. And if you're not new around here, then you know I love acronyms and acrostics. So we're going to use the acronym today, video. All right. So the first thing to remember is V, voice inflection. It's so important that you are mindful about the pace of your voice, the tone of your voice, and the vocal variety that you use to present, share, communicate with your teams via video. The second is image. Now, I know we're all safer at home, we're working from home, and we will probably be that way for a little while. However, I think it's really important to still get dressed. I think that your image really, really helps to communicate who you are and also what you believe about the people that are engaging with you, whether it be your team that's online. So you don't want to just roll out of bed and, have your PJs on, hair still all everywhere. Like you kind of want to put some time, and not to say, as much, maybe not as much time as you would going to the office or putting a suit on, but you want to be mindful about your image when you're communicating on video, which also includes your backdrop. The second is you want to make communication on video more of a discussion than a presentation. Now, I don't know about you, but I have been PowerPointed. No, that's not even a word, but it's been death by PowerPoint the last few weeks, right? We're in all of these online meetings and there's a slide for this and a slide for that. And while it's great to have visual reinforcement of your communication, I think it's also important to be mindful of making the conversation a discussion versus a presentation. Next slide. The E is for eye contact. Now, y'all, this is the one that I really, really had to get used to because you see, when I look here, I don't look like I'm looking at you because I'm looking at me in the camera. But if I look here into that really, really small circle on the device, the lens, it helps to cultivate that connection because it feels like you're looking directly at your audience or your team or whoever's watching this video, right? And then last but not least, the O, and I saved the best for last. What is your objective? I posted an article earlier today about Zoom fatigue, and it is so real. What is the purpose? What is the one thing that you want listeners to take away from as a result of setting up that Zoom meeting, that webinar, that Google Hangouts, whatever platform you're using? Make sure that there's an objective behind why you're bringing people together, especially in this high stress environment, to get on video to communicate, right? So I hope this was helpful for you. My objective today was just to share some tips with you to hopefully make it a little bit more palatable for you to communicate on video. All right. If you're more the listening type versus the video type, then I want to let you know we just dropped a new episode of the Career Thrivers podcast. Make sure you check it out. You can go to careerthrivers.com, click on the podcast tab. You can also access the Vault, which is like a whole host of tools and resources that complement the podcast, but you can listen to all the episodes or download wherever you listen to podcasts. Until next time, let's thrive together. Take care.